Well. Well, where's my background music? There it is. We might be back. It has been a hot minute. And we might be back. Oh, I forget. The fucking ads are still going. Good God. Why am I like this? Ugh. Smiley, I have not finished setting up my alert. What? Hold on. Hold on a second. Firstly, why isn't that? It's always something. It's always something. I can't be dealing with this. I can't be dealing with this. Hold on. All right, here we go. Oh, why can't things just work the first time that I do them? Oh, that's because the media settings had been disabled. Oh, I see. I see. Give me a second to fucking catch up with this one. Add media. Fucking, what's a good thing that I can do? What's a thingy that I can do? That one will do. That one, we'll add that one. And then, oh, I spent so much longer doing this. I spent so long doing this. I need to be thrown into an ocean. I need to get out of here. Yes, I'm aware. I need to upload an image. Give me a second. I'm stressed. I'm gonna cry. I'm going through it. Okay, hold on. Visual assets. Let's just you know what? I'm gonna put that there because whenever I get fucking gift subs, I cry. Give me a second. Okay. That should do. Right, let's... Fingers crossed. That is so loud. I'm so sorry. I haven't tested anything. I haven't had the chance. Okay, breathe. Breathe, girl. Oh. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Breathing. Okay, right. Hello, everyone. It's been a hot minute. Let's take it from the top, shall we? That was me earlier. Hi, Sylph. Nice to see you back here. Hi, Junie. Hi, Perry. Hi. Hi, Perry. Hi. Hey, Roach. Thank you for the fucking... You sent me a hydrate. I will get to that in a second. Good scream! I'm gonna scream. Hold on. Bri, hey. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. I miss seeing your good morning messages in the Discord, by the way. Please start doing those again. Smiley, hey. You absolute fucking wood, like... you fucking piece of balsa wood. I'm gonna kill you. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I am so dehydrated. I have been so... What's the word? I've been so like I've been stressed to the point that it has made my like brain slow down. It's going at like 12 frames a second. Bear with me. Void, hello. 26 months. What the actual fuck? It's nice to see you again. Hello, hello. Also, I believe I owe one of you one of these. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. There it is. Because you're in here. That's just for you. Okay, I can actually move this to this screen because we're probably not gonna be playing any games today. We are more than likely just going to be chatting. So hello. I am so in the process of just getting shit set up again. Firstly, how have we all been? How are we doing, guys? Are we all right? The Happy New Year, by the way. First stream of the new year. I'm a month late. What's up with that? I'm gonna get myself sitting comfortably in this chair because I also need to figure out a good place to do the tracking because the tracking on this model, it's a bit all over the place. Oh, please work. Please work. Okay, I think we're working. Hello. There we go. I'm getting there. No, not the fracking, the tracking. Please don't do this to me. January really feels like 2 to 3 months. It does. What's the fucking... the red letter media thing? Like, fuck you, it's January. In reference to the fact that no good movies come out in January. And I beg to differ. Well, no, Iron Lung was technically February. I beg to differ with the exception of Iron Lung. Because Iron Lung is good. Yeah. Big video. Hello. Hi, Strawberry. It's my berry. It's my child. Okay, so Marky Me is good. We love Mr. 87 over here. We love Markipliers. Something is different. Yeah, I look different, don't I? I went from this is what I was keeping from you all, by the way. I went from the Suica model to this model. I'm gonna move you guys up here so it actually looks like I'm talking to you. I went from the Suica model to the Liz Meta one, which has unfortunately been coined by actual fucking fascists, which I need to kill them in real life. But other than that, this is a good model. Lots of customization options actively being updated. You'll love to see it. Swish your cheeks so you look like a mother even. You look like a mother even mother. Thanks. I'll move this here for a second. Oh, it's not here. I was supposed to have you. Pardon the big apple. With actual Zoran Mandami on my screen right now. You were supposed to be there. There we go. That was supposed to be attached to the necklace the entire time. Don't know why it wasn't, but now it is. For the most part. I will fix that in post. We will fix it in post. It's fine. Gonna send me a PNG right now? Yes, I will. Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's just do outfit reveal, shall we? So I've taken the concept of the older model and I've put it on the new one. And I think the hair is slightly darker. I finally got like a nice chemise to go under the dress, which makes a nice change. Absolute fucking shiniest of thighs, which is crazy, by the way, and some really good stompers. However, I will be implementing this as a redeem basically as soon as I get it working. Again, I've been all over the place today, please bear with me. We have an outfit change, and you'd be like, what do you mean you put an outfit change? You just got this one. Why are you planning to do more? The answer is this. Because I think this is cute. I think this is cute. And as such, we get, I think this is going to be an alternate costume that you can do through a redeem. Probably going to be like high channel points. But, like, I love the like the lining on the top of the asymmetrical stockings, and also, let's just be real, this is stinking cute. I love this. I do like this a lot. I switched to the 2K model because for some reason it was lagging my computer. It's weird. Apparently 75% of my GPU is being used right now. I don't believe that. It's only showing the white part. It looks like a wedding dress. I'll go back a little bit. That's better. Hold on, I got a state. Oh my god. I'm becoming princess? Yes. This is actually this is what it's called in the file name. It's because it's divided into parts because it's customizable. This is the princess set, and I thought, you know what, it's so cute, I thought I would have it. Also, this is for the glasses fans out there. What do we think? Classy, or do I look a bit too old? I saw them. That's so fucking loud. What did I say? That scared the shit out of me. Why is that so loud? Roach, Roach, come on. Hold on. Let me turn that down because that scared the bejesus out of me. There we go. -20 should do. My ears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But if again with Smiley earlier, if you received a gift sub. Oh cool, Hellerman got one. And Bastion. Hell yeah. If you received a gift sub from either Smiley or from Roach today, please be sure to thank the monster here. Why is that still so loud? Also, if you received a gift sub from Void, please be sure to thank him. But you can stop now. You can stop. It's fine. Oh, it's cool though. Rigu, I saw Rigu and saw Perry got one. Let's go. Actual people who show up here have been given them. Absolute fucking banger. You love to see it. Although I've realized some things haven't changed on my OBS. We are supposed to have a new background. Did I fuck it up? I think I might have fucked it up. Just checking background properties. I did fuck it up. Okay. Let's fix this, shall we? Because this is supposed to be our background. There we go. Now to finagle it. That's a good word, finagling. There we go. I was supposed to have this background, but I fudged it. So, new background, folks. Something a bit... But it's going to be getting warmer soon, so, you know. A bit more foresty. Yeah, TTS is still broken. That and throwing is still broken. I'm going to have to upgrade my CPU in order to have more applications running. Because I've been experiencing like a lot of program lag. Like even just like on my desktop. It's entirely because it's Windows 11. And Windows 11 is shit. You look so mature. This is doing it for me? You're my child. Never take off the glasses. I will cry 1,000 years. Please, please, please. The glasses can stay on. Because they're an optional toggle. They can stay on any outfit. There we go. So basically any outfits that I make using the Liz Meta, I can have the glasses as a separate toggle. The glasses stay on. Yes, they do. Okay. Trying to like... I've... So much has gone on over January. I have completely forgotten how to do everything. You're going to have to bear with me. Also, I'm gonna stick with this one for a little while because it just feels very pretty. Windows 11 is complete ass. You're telling me? Windows 11 has been absolute dog shit. Like I'm getting lag with no applications open. Like Discord, Steam, like the File Explorer open, and that's it. Like, not even having the tool that I use to manipulate my fan speeds. Just having that open, and I'm getting, like, cursor drag. Like, when I like, go to select something on my desktop and I, like, drag a box out, and that takes, like, visually less frames to draw. And just the fact that if it's going to be doing that, then there is no chance in hell I'm gonna be able to have like multiple applications open. That's gonna suck ass. From now on, all my fan art will have the glasses. I can't say I'm surprised. One thing I am gonna do is, because I'm looking over here a lot, because I'm looking at my screen, I'm going to move you to the other side today. Chat, you get to be on this side of the screen for today. And as such, I'm going to move myself slightly over so it looks like we're actually talking. There we go. Is that better? I hope that's better. So, talking about how things have been this year, if you're in the Discord, here's hoping the fucking bot's working now, despite the fact that it was so loud. Okay, so starting from the top on this one, I have completely dropped Streamlabs. It was been too unreliable for me. And I've moved to sound alerts. I've moved like everything to sound alerts. Hey, welcome in. Holy shit, first time chatter. How you doing? I'm doing good. I was actually just about to like give an update. So if you want to have a natter, feel free to stick around. I've lost my train of thought. I've dropped Streamlabs. I've moved entirely to sound alerts because I want to conglomerate all of my settings into one thing. Thought I saw you somewhere, since you said I already followed you. Hi Kat, welcome in. You mean just a second, I'm poking test to see... Falling since the 28th. Yay, couple days before the... Wait, 28th of January. Oh, wow. Funnily enough, Pest, you're actually my most recent follower. That's weird. That's fun. No, wait, that's funny. Not weird. That's funny. It's funny. You're the most recent follower and you got a gift sub. Let's fucking go. You'll love to see it. So, I'm conglomerating all of my settings. Because I don't want to have so many browsers open. It's annoying me. Having Twitch open, sound alerts, I had Mixitup open for a little bit and Streamlabs. I just want to close things because before Christmas I changed my browser to Firefox and that has helped. That has helped a lot. And I've disabled all the AI shit. Like I've turned that shit off because I don't want it either. And as such, I had to I did that today. It was silly, but I did that today. And when I mean today, I mean I started at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I worked non-stop until like 5:15. Then I ate a large jacket potato. And then I continued moving everything over. And that is why I was late to stream, because I was still working. One thing I forgot to do was audio balance, which was fucking stupid of me. That should have been one of the first things that I did. However, that's all now been moved over. The alerts, the redeems, hydrate and fish, things like that, they were already on sound alerts, so those I didn't have to move over. That's something that was just like, you know what, I'm going to move this over to one service or another. I'm not going to have multiple because it's just going to get on my nerves. So that has been all moved over. I'm going to continue to tweak that because, again, I need to do audio balancing, which was stinky of me. I'm sorry, that was my fault. New update for this model, the Liz model, dropped like yesterday. And I had to transfer like all the parameters over, and I used the auto setup. But then I was like, there's some things that I want to change. So that's what I was doing yesterday. And then before that, for just over a week, I think, I got sick. So if you're in the Discord, !Discord, it should be the bot should be working. I believe I've got it on. part where I check and it's like, actually, we've been off for like 10 minutes because fuck you. Oh yeah, it would have to be on because it's, You know what? Where's my honk? I'm wearing black and white now. Where's my honk? Guards, bring me my honk. After I'd updated that, sorry. Again, very tired brains trying to mod. There it is. Ah. Yes. Thank you, Jeannie. This is why you're my mod. This is why you're my... Hey, Talon, what if I said Hold on, what if I said to, like, not look? What do you mean, not look? Am I gonna have to kill you again? Okay, so let's come back to my Discord. That's where you can see where I've basically been since the New Year's stream. Shortly after my mum got sick. She was administered to hospital. It was a chest infection, a heart attack, and fluids on the lung, all at the same time. This is her fourth heart attack now. So she was hospitalized for like 2.5 weeks. And one of the side effects of things like her health and her age is that she can't walk now. Well, she can walk in the sense of like she can take herself from the living room to the bathroom. She could take herself from her bedroom to the bathroom, but it is like labored breathing that she needs to like use the walls to help walk. And if it's outside, she needs to use like a mobility aid. So thanks to the kindness of everyone in the Discord, we were able to raise money to get her a wheelchair. So now she's able to walk basically independently. As long as she's able to get the wheelchair anywhere, she can go wherever she wishes now, which is actually an improvement to before the heart attack, because before then, she couldn't walk like more than like 100 meters without getting winded. So technically this is an improvement. Not to say that what she went through was worth it, because it wasn't. But she now has the ability to go a bit further. That took me up for about 2.5 weeks. Then the stress of all that, like once she came home, kind of lingered with me for like another week. I was like, I'm not ready to start streaming again because I need to make sure that she's okay. Because for, you know, law reasons, I have been my mum's carer since 2021. From then, like her condition has worsened, and we thought this was... I'm sorry that, you know, new outfit, finally returned to streaming and we're talking about some really heavy shit. I'm really sorry about this. We thought this is the time that she's not going to be coming home. Topaz, welcome in. Hello. Sorry to be having such a really downer conversation at the time. We thought she wasn't going to be coming home from this one, but she did, which is a really, really good thing. But that stress lingered with me for over a week. And then I woke up one day and I'd caught a DNS bug. And that took me out for about another half a week. Also, holy shit, this model is lagging. What is up with this? Oh no, it's not lagging. It's just because I'm looking at it through the OBS capture. That was stupid of me. Hold on, let me have a look. I've got no proper emote for this, but I imagine I'm spamming a ton of hugs. I'm like emotes, all the best wishes for thank you, Barry. She is doing better. She's got walking exercises, even though she is going to be using a chair basically till the end of her life. But she's fine. This has finally been the thing that's got her to quit smoking. And I'm so proud of her for that. She's finally quit smoking. Very caring of you, thank you. I'm doing my duty. I still can't remember how I managed to find and follow you. Honestly, I've done that with a few people, and I'm just happy that you're here. Speaking of people that I'm happy to see here, hi Momo. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm a bit black at the moment. I'm still all over the place. I'm doing my best. I'm also being messaged on places. I'm just gonna answer these real quick. Why? I'm streaming. Why are people messaging me? Never. I will get to it. It is the Oats. We love Momo in this house. We do. I'm in a new car that I've driven myself to P2, so big progress. Excellent. See, even though January kind of started off a bit fucky for some people, it's good to see that there are people that are, I'm going to say, thriving. Or at least able to carry on with their life to the best of their abilities. People doing that, I'm very proud of you. I think I need to get myself a drink. I've already yacked myself to the point where it is there to speak. But I will let you all know now, this is going to be a shorter stream today. It's just to catch up, show you new things, say hi to people who I haven't seen in a while. I'm still very tired from my bug. It completely knocked me out. I'm talking like entire days bedridden. I basically shriveled up like a raisin. I lost all my fluids. So this will be a shorter one. But if you have seen the schedule, again, exclamation mark Discord, it's just been posted. Sound alerts is working. We have proof. There is a schedule now. I have committed to it. We are back to the schedule programming. Got to say, I got something out of this. Something very. Hold on. I got to say, I got something out of this. Something very good. Why are you like this, Smiley? What do you mean by this? Some point this year I'll start flourishing, hopefully. Yes, you will, Boyd. Yes, you will. I know we've spoken about it, and you will be flourishing. It is preordained. Things will be getting better, and this is a threat. So, if you'd excuse me, I'm going to run to the kitchen and get myself a drink because you go thirsty. Count to 20 and I'll be back. I win. I'm faster than all of you. I am Queen of Speed. See? Told you I could do it. The firewood is up to something. Ugh, he's always up to something. Anyway, I've got to head home, run some errands. See you later. See you later, Momo. Please take care of yourself. I will hopefully see you soon. Also, I'll be streaming Redux, I think next week. Next week or the week after. I've got it planned. So keep an eye out for that. I will ping you on Discord when I'm doing it. Hi, Helleman. Yeah, you were gifted a sub. You were gifted a sub by Void, I think. Which is funny, because both of you are in the Armor Discord. Oh, that's better. I've been supplementing energy drinks for isotonic drinks. And let me tell you, I've had so much more energy. It's ironic if you think about it, but hey, it's funny how these things kind of turn out. Huge, shoot me a message for sure. I can't trust memories. No worries. You be messaged basically the day that I do it, so that you have time. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Fucking check out the RoboQuest Redux mod. Shit is absolute fire. Oh, that's better. Woo! So, I've already run out of things to say. Nothing else has really been going on. In the meantime, I have been playing Hytale with, well, specifically I've been playing modded Hytale with a bunch of friends, Void included, whenever he's around, because I know he is also a busy guy. Ronin, it's Ronin, friend of the channel. Couple new friends as well, been playing Hytale with. I tell you what, I've been absolutely loving it. It has been great fun. We've gotten to the kobold stage of the game, which is like, how do I put this? There isn't really like an equivalent to like Minecraft staging, because in Minecraft you have leather, copper, iron, diamond, then netherite. But in Hytale, you have copper, iron, thorium, cobalt, adamantite, then mithril. So I guess you could say we're at like the space between iron and diamond right now. We're not at end game, but we are definitely not in the, like, we're past the mid game, but we're not in end game yet. I'm at the stage where we're collecting enough cobalt, and I'll fucking tell you what, cobalt armor, it is peak. It looks so good. I liked the thorium one because it was green. You know, green's my shit. Oh, I think my dragons died. Come on, it's not that hard. What's going on here? No, not cobalt armor, cobalt. C-O-B-A-L-T. Oh. Come on, start working again. There we go. Why you look like this? Yeah, Minecraft ain't about that. Hytale is more RPG-like. Funnily enough, one of the mods that I've installed actually gives you like RPG levels. Like you can upgrade your health, your stamina, your weapon skills, things like that. And doing that has actually been encouraging me to get myself into fights. Because usually when I'm playing Minecraft, I don't need gunpowder. I don't really need bone meal because I will just start up a farm. I don't, like, rotten flesh has no purpose. But I'm getting myself into fights in Hytale because of this RPG mod. It's giving me experience. It's letting me level up my health and my abilities. And I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Because I thought it was going to be... What's the words that I'm looking for here? I thought it was going to be like Roblox does Minecraft. Where it kind of... like, you can tell where the inspiration was, but it's not the same kind of beat. It's different enough where it can stand by itself, but it doesn't learn from the benefits of Minecraft. But let me tell you, I was wrong. I was so wrong. It is definitely holding its own against like vanilla Minecraft right now. It's probably better than vanilla Minecraft. But you know, it is. It is better than vanilla Minecraft in my opinion. Which, you know, doesn't stand for much. But I'm looking forward to playing it more. I'm definitely going to be streaming it. I'm definitely going to be streaming it. What else on my mind at the moment? The Fallout show. I have watched every episode so far. I believe there's another episode out tomorrow. Tell you what, I don't like it. And it's not like an angry act of hate. It's like buying a meal that you like from a restaurant that you don't usually go to, and it tastes different as a result. It's like, I'm probably going to think of a very British example here. Like, you go to like a fish and chip shop, right? No, better example. You go to a pub and you buy yourself fish and chips. You get yourself pub grub fish and chips, which, personal opinion, absolute kino. You cannot pub grub fish and chips. And then you go to like a fancy restaurant and they serve fish and chips, but it's like, it's done in a way where you're like, I know what this is because it's a thing that I like, and they present it to you and you're like, yeah, this is fish and chips, but like, it tastes different and I don't like it. But not in a fucking Luddite, oh, change is bad, I'd never make anything new ever again. It's something that I love, but it's done in a way that it's not good to me. It's really hard to describe without it sound like I'm just fucking complaining. Hold on. Yeah, it's better than an almost 20-year-old game. Shouldn't really be as much of a factor. Don't tell me that Minecraft is nearly 20 years old. Don't do that to me. Buying ML? What's ML? I'm scared to ask what ML is. Sometimes I think it's just meh. Yeah, well, I guess I could say it's meh. I usually, whenever I have an opinion on something, I don't kind of dismiss it as like average. I point out the good parts and then the bad parts, and I see, are the bad parts going to outshine the good parts? And the Fallout show is meh. And I'm a nitpicky bitch about this. Basically, everything about the lore is wrong. Name Emil pronounced like Emil. Okay, right. I'm trying my best. Listen, I'm trying my best. Uju Summer. I can't do like the the back of the hand laughter. Oh. That's too much. I can't do that. Always complaining about something. Yeah, well, I've got to. I have to. It's important to me. I must have a whinge. Hi, Bastian, welcome in. You got gifted a sub earlier. Also, it's nice to see you again. Yeah, I think I've got kind of two major complaints about the Fallout show. Firstly is the design. Everything is it's a Falloutification of Fallout 4ification of everything, which is kind of a mouthful to say when you think about it. Model, will you just fucking track? Why are you lagging behind so much? What am I doing wrong here? I'm gonna fucking close vBridger. Does that improve it? It stopped lagging, that's for sure, which is weird. But now, like, the mouth tracking is completely fucked. Okay, so, first complaint about the Fallout show. The Fallout 4ification of everything. It's on the West Coast, yet everything looks like assets from Fallout 4, which is on the East Coast. And that's not how it works around here. If I go into a vault in the Nevada region, that shit is not yellow and white. It is gunmetal grey. It is not tubes, it's corridors. And they do not wear skin-tight leather vault suits. They wear cloth jumpsuits. And you'll be like, well, they wore skin-tight leather suits in Fallout 1 and 2. Yeah. I know. And it's in the same region as California. but it's not the Fallout 2 jumpsuits. It's the Fallout 4 jumpsuits. So, how many more aspects do you want to make it look like they've been made with the Creation Club? Fucking Brotherhood. They've got this, like... How do I put it? It's got, like, the back end of the 10mm pistol from 3 in New Vegas. But the front end is that of, like, the laser rifle. That's never been seen before, and I thought, that's cool. I like that. And then in, like, the second episode, a motherfucker has the junk jet. And not even, like, the Fallout 3 junk jet. He has the Fallout 4 junk jet. That exists in the Commonwealth. What's that doing here? Also, apparently, like, the Fallout 4 Brotherhood of Steel ending is canon. Which I don't approve of. Because the Fallout 4 Brotherhood of Steel cunts and deserve to die. They deserve to have the Predman blown up. Because apparently the Commonwealth is now, like, the central power. Well, it's ironic. It's on one coast, but it's considered the central power. The Commonwealth is now considered the most powerful part of the Brotherhood of Steel. And that's not fucking true. Because you would have to have either Nate or Nora, the protagonist of 4, to have done things of more consequence. And if the protagonists are canon, in order for the Brotherhood of Steel ending of Fallout 4 to be canon, then that means the other protagonists have to be canon too. But if you look at the Fallout TV show, the fucking Courier is nowhere to be seen. And you were like, oh, well, no, it's been 10 years. The Courier's off doing something else. The entire point of what the Courier did is to impact the effects of the Mojave Desert. And yet, nothing's changed. Well, okay, something has changed. Everyone has been wiped out. Like, there is no people of importance now. There's no reference to General Lee Oliver. There's no reference to Kimball. There is like 3 Rangers and like 2 remnants from NCR. You see the body of Edward Swallow, Caesar. He's obviously dead, but like, how did he die? Was it the brain tumor? Or was it me entering his fucking tent with a riot shotgun filled with high explosives? Like what is it, game? What is it, show? You can't release DLC 10 years later and say, actually, this is the canon now. I hate Todd Howard. I hate what he's done. And you'd be like, oh, you're just a fucking Interplay and Obsidian purist. No, I actually have a lot of criticisms about New Vegas as well. Mainly its ending. I also don't like Ulysses and Joshua Graham. I find them overly pretentious for the roles that they play. It's kind of like Dagoth. Like, people put him on a fucking pedestal even though he doesn't really deserve it. And I'm just like, you could have done so many other things with the show. And I'm not saying we need a Marvel, we don't need like a MCU panning shot of like the Courier stepping over a hill, and we all point at the screen in soy jack and go, it's the Courier, I know what that is, I clapped when I saw the TIE fighters. I just want something that sets a canon, and a canon that makes sense. Because, tell me, what happened to the Kings? Why are they all ghouls? There's no excess radiation on the strip. Because Freeside is still very populated. In fact, Freeside looks like it's improved. And the only way Freeside was going to improve is if you take the house ending. But yet Freeside has somehow improved. Yet it's still radioactive enough that all of the kings, all of them, every single one, gets turned into ghouls. So you're wiping out one of the iconic factions for what? You didn't have a story for them? Like, why? I miss Tech Hoarder Brotherhood. They're still Tech Hoarders. They're now just, like, US Marine cunts about it. They're all, like, bashing their chests together and getting into fist fights and publicly masturbating. That's not a joke. Like, they're all like military dude bros in this faction. Well, okay, they're military dude bros and they're like super Christian about it. Area 51 is in the TV show. Spoilers, by the way. We've been talking about the show. Area 51 is in the show. And there's a cool reference in there. There's the Holy Hand Grenade from, it's a Monty Python reference, but the Holy Hand Grenade from the Wild Wasteland perk. I thought that was neat. And the entire time, there's two fucking dipshit dude bros. They've got a pulse grenade, and they press the top of it to turn it on. And it starts beeping. And the beeping it makes is from Fallout 4. And even the Fallout 4 pulse grenade doesn't make that noise. And yet, they've got this grenade in their hands, they turn it on, it starts beeping, and both of them start laughing like Beavis and Butthead. Like, we're talking like room temperature IQ kind of laughing. And Maximus, goes over to them, turns the grenade off and says, "Stop that." And then they do it again in the next episode. Or is it the same episode? I can't remember. But they do it again. They have elders from other branches of the Brotherhood of Steel show up to the place that they have their branch. And these two guys, they still have this fucking plasma grenade. And they turn it back on. And then they start laughing again. And Maximus goes over to them whilst they are in a crowded room and turns the grenade off. It wasn't funny the first time. It wasn't funny the second time. You've made the Brotherhood of Steel go from, like, monastic preservationists. In Fallout 3, you made them the quote-unquote good guys. In Fallout 4, you made them militarists. You made them you made them into the fucking Baptist church. And in the show, you made them into brain dead, like, kill thing, collect loot. If someone doesn't like what I say, I can use my religious powers to kill them. Like, there is no source here. It's like someone put the idea of the Brotherhood of Steel through, like, Google Translate, like, 4 times. And this is what they came up with. Low intelligence, military dogma, Christian nationalism, and just a desire for violence above everything else. There's no ambassadors. There's no scouts. There's no recon units. It's either scribes or knights. There is one paladin. A paladin shows up from the Commonwealth. He flew across the entire state of America in a vertibird in less than a week. And they have clerics. As far as my memory serves me, the Brotherhood has never had a thing called clerics. This was made up for the show, and I thought, okay, this is cool. This is cool. This could be a new kind of thing. It could be like a middle ground between, like, a scribe and a knight. Like, they are both the educators and the motivators for violence. They're the preachers of like the order, and I thought that would be really, really, really cool. And then there's like 7 clerics, and they do nothing. Oh hey thank you for subscribing, Smiley. Holy shit, 18 months, 12 months streak. Holy shit, you're on a year. Sorry that I've been ignoring you, by the way, chat. I really need to get this out of my way. Yeah, the chapter in the TV show is its own thing. Yeah, they kind of explain that with things like the Grand Canyon guys, the Colorados. I forget who the other guy was. Where they're just like, yeah, every chapter is basically doing their own thing now. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I get that. That makes sense. Like, they have been around for so long. They've been in every corner of the US. They have no purpose now. Like, basically in a post-New Vegas world, the Brotherhood still have no purpose. Like, yeah, they're off doing their own things now. But the thing that they're doing is just different flavors of the same thing. And you'd think, oh, that would be cool. Like, there's different monastic, like, people. Like, they have, like, different beliefs. Like, one of them is, like, a pacifist faction that hoards technology for the sense of peace. One is solely, like, we only ever collect weapons because we are a faction of war. Thank you very much for the raid, Smiley. Sorry, I'm completely off my rocker at the moment. I'm gonna see if I can turn V-Bridger back on because everything is not going well. Is that better? Yeah, there's a bit of lag, but we can have to deal with it. Okay, about power scaling goes up, which gives insane speed feats for all characters now. Smart W, Grungus moves for Toddy. Yeah. Like, also, I'll be real. Like, yeah, in Fallout 4, there was a lot of vertibirds, but that's because faction NPCs constantly spawned. So there would always be like a loose vertibird out there somewhere fighting, you know, a behemoth or something like that. Why does the Brotherhood have still, like, this one middle of the desert, right? Middle of the desert faction have more vertibirds than the entirety of the East Coast. Like, these guys are nobodies. They are the Knights of St. Fernando or something like that. And I'm like, how did these fucking schmucks have... There was a panning shot, and I think I counted like 12 vertibirds. And they only have 4 suits of armor. Everyone else is a scribe or an aspirant. Is this why there's so many clerics? Because they're underprovided? Yet they are just filled with vertibirds? Like, it was a big thing in Fallout 3 to have a vertibird in it. Mainly because it was an engine accomplishment, because the Gamebryo engine has aged like dog shit. Yet, we've gotten to this point where it's like everyone now has important and like late game equipment. Because there is no fucking way whatsoever the Fallout 4 assault rifle is in the East Coast. I know that because it was I think it was like a really early adoption just before, it was like 2074 it got adopted. It was specifically made for power armor units on the East Coast. It was being manufactured in Boston, and it was a trials rifle that had entered into production, and yet everyone on the West, like all the Brotherhood on the West Coast, as in the show, has one. My second grievance is, besides the fact that I think that the NCR, as per usual, are the best guys in anything that they're in. The Brotherhood of Steel, fucking, they stopped deserving being in games since New Vegas. They didn't need to be in 76 or in Fallout 4. Legion, they are fucking dead, which I'm glad. They have always been the worst faction for me. Like, they are worse, to me, they are worse than the Institute. Trying to think of other factions in this. House is a nothing burger. Enclave, dog shit, as per usual. They stopped being relevant in New Vegas. Well, they couldn't realistically, they didn't even need to be in New Vegas. They were the main antagonist to Fallout 3. The remnants in New Vegas were a cool reference to Fallout 2. They didn't need to be there. I like the fact that we didn't have any Enclave... How do I put this? We didn't have any Enclave soldiers. Like, I'm sure they're going to fuck this up further, but we didn't have, like, any XO1 or XO2 suits in the Mojave Desert. I'm glad that didn't happen, but, you know, Enclave, they're there, sure, whatever. You can't even do House because that would force making New Vegas independent. Yeah, that's true. It's one of the biggest things that got on my nerves. The Brotherhood of Steel, the East Coast, Paladin Harkness says that the East Coast is being run by Elder Maxon. So that's either Arthur Maxon or a descendant. Mods can again add in chat, please. That's got to be one of his descendants. So that means that the Fallout 4 ending of either the Brotherhood or the Minutemen is the canon ending. And yet, none of the endings on the other side of the country are canon. It can't be the NCR ending because they've been wiped out. It can't be the Legion ending because they've been wiped out. Can't be the the Independent ending. Well, the closest thing it could be is the Independent ending. But it also can't because Yes Man isn't in the tops. It can't be the House ending because he's fucking dead. Like, in the credits of, I think it's episode 6 of season 2, like, you see him dead outside of his stasis chamber. Like, the thing that if you go into his private chamber, you open him up, like, it's the thing that keeps the germs off of him, and then you kill him with a golf club because everyone wants the achievement that's a reference to Bioshock. I'd say it's a mix of New Vegas endings. Yeah, and they're all shit as a result. NCR are not dead. They are now. Now that Moldova is dead, after the because the last of NCR was at the Griffin Observatory, and then the Brotherhood of Steel wiped them out, and you've got like some leftover soldiers, like 4 of them, or 3 of them, because one of them got taken by Hank and turned into a slave. They're in their, like, 60s. Like, there are no factions left. And I saw earlier someone said it's because Todd Howard hates New Vegas. Yeah. He has not been able to make a game that has beaten New Vegas in quality. And when I mean quality, I don't mean like, oh, it crashes every 20 minutes. He hasn't been able to make a game that can stand to how well New Vegas is liked. Like, yeah, Fallout 4 has a higher rating. Fallout 3 has a higher rating when it comes to, like, review numbers. But, and there are some faults with New Vegas, especially things like the gameplay endings. Not the gameplay endings, like the engine bugs. But I have never seen someone basically be cucked by their own franchise that they purchased. Like, they brought a franchise, they licensed it out to someone else to make a game, and they have not been able to touch it. Like, they've been cucked by their own product. I'm excited for Todd to bring back the master and Frank Oregon so I can soy jacket my screen. If I do that, I'm going to Bethesda Buildings itself, and I will be banned from Twitch. Like, I'm just so sick of this. Like, I remember when you played an RPG, things had consequences. And you could be like, oh, what about, like, Skyrim? Yeah. There are references to Oblivion, because Oblivion is a linear game. You'd be like, oh, well, you know, what about the endings for the factions? Factions didn't do shit to the main story. And then the same thing happened in Skyrim. None of the factions mean shit to the story. But there are references to them. And the references is what's going to make you buy the Funko Pops. And the references are the things that's going to get you to buy Amazon Prime. And I saw earlier, I think it was Junie, said Amazon Prime is great at making military propaganda. That's why I pirated this entire fucking show. Graham might not be dead. If he does, oh, Reddit's gonna have a fucking field day with this one. They're gonna be creaming their shorts. I'll put a fucking 45 between my own teeth for that one. So hi Kaiser, welcome in. Sorry I wasn't ignoring you. I really got carried away on this because this is a franchise that has been with me since I was but a wee lass. And I hate seeing people fucking ruin it for profit. Joshua is a good character and they should let him be. Joshua is an overrated character, and using religion as your only point of characterism just because you have a relationship with the previous factor does not make you a reliable character story. Joshua is the Dagoth of Fallout New Vegas, and Dagoth is the Joshua Graham of Morrowind. Like, his shtick is that he's religious. And that he used to work for the Legion. Like, yeah, I get it, but none of your endings are going to be canon anymore. So I can't even say that you had character growth and you changed. Because, or they're just going to make you into a Funko Pop. NCR Reborn, Enclave yet again for Season 3. I can't predict what Season 3 is going to have. Because this show is so good at dragging its feet that nothing has really been accomplished yet. More Canada flashbacks? I fucking hate Steph. I don't care that she's Canadian. I don't care about anything that's going on in the vaults. I don't care what's going on with Norm. I care about Lucy, Max, and the Ghoul, and Dogmeat, because we love Dogmeat. And what are they doing at the moment? Like, I legitimately cannot recall what they're doing. I know they had a set piece. Max got NCR power armor, which does not have a Ranger helmet, by the way. It has T-45 helmets, or T-60 helmets. The two look too close to be identifiable. They are on the strip, fighting Deathclaws in slow motion. What are they doing? I don't know. It's such a fucking Reddit show. Thank you! This show is bait. This show is bait to make money. And you're like, well, it's a product. Of course it's going to make money. This show is bait. It is going into like an Argos catalog, cutting out pictures of like Helios 1 and Freeside and not even Bunker Hill. But like, there's no Mojave, you don't see the Mojave Outpost, and that makes sense because they haven't been that far south yet. But you get like little pictures of things that you can point at and recognize and go, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what that is. And it does nothing with them. It does just nothing. Like, the Ghoul even says it himself, and it's not meta commentary, but I'm taking it as meta commentary because I am a sad little bitch. When they're walking onto the strip and people are gathering around them because Maximus's power armor has the bear on the front of it, the ghoul says, never underestimate the power of brand recognition. And that's what I think this show is. It's brand recognition. You see the New Vegas skyline, you see Freeside, you see the Kings, you see the Brotherhood of Steel, you see Vault suits. You see the 10mm pistol from Fallout 1, and you point, and you go, I know what that is. But you don't take into consideration things like the writing, the world design, the separate plot lines, and the general story arc of your main characters. You could condense the first, because I know the second season isn't done yet. You can condense what we have so far into 12 episodes. If they stopped just fucking around and doing shit that doesn't matter. Like Paladin Harkness did not need to be in the show. Thaddeus does not need to be in the show anymore. Once he left, he does not need to come back. Yet he came back, and now he's important, but he's also the comic relief. Like, I get it. The whole thing is, it's an RPG, you get sidetracked. There's even a joke about how the golden rule of the wasteland is that you always get fucking sidetracked with something. But the gulper is not important. Vault 4? Was it? That was a fun sidetrack. That could have been half an episode. Everything that's going on with Hank, you can condense that shit. Most scenes with members of the Brotherhood, don't need them. You can just kill off the Legion. You can just kill off NCR. You did the ultimate fuck up by blowing up Shady Sands, and people are like, whoa, that's so crazy. Shady Sands got blown up? Who in their right mind, if you're talking about the generation who isn't from Fallout 1 and 2, gives a fuck about Shady Sands? Who gave a fuck about Shady Sands in the Bethesda era of Fallout? I don't get some of these decisions. So about the power armor, it's a mixed match of 245, 260, 51. So the NCR Brotherhood truce never happened. The fucking sad Undertale music coming on as I read that. You get nothing. That's what this feels like. It feels like, here are some like loose puzzle pieces. You want the picture? You want the rest of the puzzle pieces? Fuck you. This is what you get. Deal with the rest. Well, the Mojave Outpost might have been too much for the budget. Yeah, I can see they've been cutting corners with that fucking budget. Did you see the Yao Guai in Season 1? Motherfucker got rendered on the Xbox 360. This reminds how much people were upset when the Master Chief had sex in the Halo show. Honestly, Halo has also been cooked for about as long as Fallout has been cooked. So, Shady Sands is gone, but Vault City still exists. Did we get confirmation of that? Because I'm sure they'll fuck it up somewhere. I'm sure that actually no, Vault City didn't happen. I'm sure they'll do something along those lines. But actually no, what they'll do is they'll never acknowledge it. Like, we'll probably never see Mojave Outpost. We'll probably never go to Prim or to Good Springs or Helios 1 or the Brotherhood of Steel Bunker. Yeah, by the way, you're in another Brotherhood's territory. You're not gonna link up? Like, you got motherfuckers from the Grand Canyon and Colorado, or wherever the fuck, not Colorado, the other place, and some other fucking doofenshmirtz cunt boy. And you're not at least going to try to make contact with the Mojave chapter? Or does... Or does... Or have they been wiped from canon? Vault City is still canon, so NCR still exists. Hidden Valley gets destroyed. In what ending? Because none of the endings are canon. Do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, there is a quest for it where you use the codes to blow up the bunker. But if your entire point, fucking High Cleric, whatever the fuck his name is, one with the walking stick. He's like, oh, we need to gather as many Brotherhood formations as we can to go up against the Commonwealth. Where are your neighbors? There is a chapter right fucking outside. Have you ever thought about going to Mariposa? Like, have you considered going to the chapters in Fallout 1 and 2? They're on your doorstep. You can fly there in like 20 minutes, considering that you've got fucking super jets in your vertebrates. It's like, they were given the chance to make an original Fallout story, but they wanted to get as many pieces in that they could from like New Vegas and like Fallout 4. But they were told they can't, because if you make any sort of commitment, that will upset people. So, no Mojave Brother Outpost, NCR had control at some point, because Freeside Power rejoiced when eroding power armor House. Yeah, I know House is dead. And Yes Man's chassis. Oh no, Yes Man's chassis is next to the terminal? Are you sure it's Yes Man and not just another Securitron? Because they do like to have their Securitrons in this show. Don't know why Victor is really tiny as well. They like shrunk him. Oh, you'll bet it's Yes Man. You can't confirm that it's Yes Man. It's just a Securitron. So this is my point. There are no... I wouldn't give a shit if Todd didn't say this is the canon. If this was a parallel universe, just like those like fucking, what is it, like Marvel what ifs. If this went like if the timeline diverged at like the birth of Cooper Howard, because I think he's like the oldest person in the show. No, Betty Peterson is. She's in her 70s. Basically, like all the old people that got cryo-frozen, if the timeline diverged from there and it went and that became a separate timeline, I wouldn't give a shit. I would turn my brain off and I would watch this like the sequel series of Star Wars. I'd be like, hey, I know what that thing is. I'd put my hand into my popcorn and drink my Coke. And I would say, yeah. Yeah, I know what this is. Well, how did it say the world would end in 2265? I don't... It's also secure time archery, so platinum chip could have been delivered. Well, that's also a design choice, and like I've said, the design choices in the show are dog shit. Keep in mind that like the Ranger, like the old Ranger, that meets up with like the old remnants of NCR. He's got riot armor from Lonesome Road. So obviously, I don't think that old fart is going into Lonesome Road and picking up riot armor from there. So they made some design choices that, you know, questionable. I tell you what though, I do like how authentic the NCR uniform is in the flashback of Shady Sands. Like, we were expecting safari helms, because that's what they look like in the game, but they gave them Brody hats. And honestly, That's an excellent substitute. I do like what they did there. Peeved about one thing though. Obviously I'm peeved about a lot of things. Peeved about one thing, no service rifles. No marksman carbines, no assault carbines. No cowboy repeaters, no caravan shotguns. I saw a brief appearance of a high power. But, you know, these are standard troops. And you've not given them the equipment that they're known for. Also, the guy who gets chipped and he's repeating patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter. That is such Reddit writing. Like, fucking really, dude? That's what you're going with? From a design, story, and character perspective, those are all my grievances. I have one last grievance. It ties into how much time wasting that this show has. What I've been saying about how of the, I think 16 episodes it is so far. No, it's not, it's 14, I think. Because season 1 was 8 episodes, and I think we're 6 episodes in. Someone get Todd as Reddit gold. Todd would get fucking ruined on Reddit. They would tear him apart, because they're worse than me. I'm gonna take a fucking drink, hold on. Okay. The last thing. Brother Muhammad makes you wish for estrogen +2, chat, do I get Reddit god? That's a Reddit answer. And then there'll be someone who gets like -2 downvotes for calling you a slur. Because that's Reddit. One of the last kind of issues that I have with this. Fucking cinematography. I am sick of sweeping shots. You're not putting things in the right location, and you're not giving us title cards. So everything that you show us in a sweeping shot doesn't mean shit. Like, it's used to portray, like, distance. When it's a vertebrate flying over a desert, or flying over a forest, or two people walking in a desert where you don't show the horizon, you're not showing us anything. And then they do this thing. They do this fucking thing, right? And the worst example of it is the fucking last episode of season 1. They hold the shot on a character's face. And they do nothing. They're just standing there, looking slightly to the side of the camera. And it holds for like 10 seconds, and then it'll cut to another character who's talking to them, and it will cut back, and it just stays there. And they're not even acting. They're just fucking standing there. They do this a lot with Lucy and Max. Like I said, the last episode, right? Again, spoilers. This is the part where Hank's like, Lucy, let me out of the cage. Lucy, open the door, let me out of the cage. And the camera just folds on Lucy. And she just looks bored. Like, she looks so bored. No, they're not even standing there menacingly. They're standing there like they really need to go take a shit. And they're waiting for the director to say cut so that they can book it. They're not acting. And then they do it with Max. And Max doesn't have any facial expressions. He smiles a half dozen times. A couple times with Lucy, a couple times when he's in power armor. He's like, hell yeah. Is that the acting that we're getting? Because Max just stands there and he's just like... Whilst important things are happening. And I'm just like, are you gonna fucking do anything? I know you're in the Fallout 4 the fucking Fallout TV show Brotherhood of Steel, so you are mentally inept and completely emotionally distant because you were brought up with a bunch of dude bros and don't know how to express yourself. But they're just standing there doing fuck all whilst the camera just looks at them. Like, fucking imagine. whilst Hank is like, Lucy, let me out, open the door, let me out, open the door. Lucy is just like walking around, doing things. She's like visibly stressing out. Instead of just standing there like, as the camera zooms in ever so slightly, are you gonna fucking do anything? The ghoul, well, okay, Cooper Howard, they do it a couple times in like the flashback scenes, especially when he's talking to his wife. And I'm just like, Coop I get, because he's a pre-war man who is emotionally stunted because of the masculinity of the time, etc., etc. Like, if you show appreciation to anyone that is also a man, they're gonna call you either a slur or a communist. Like, I understand why he's emotionally distant, especially after fucking 219 years as well. But, like, Lucy? She's one of the most... when she's doing things, she is so expressive. She's, like, constantly, like, smiling and being like, yeah, I'm trying, guys, I promise. Like, the whole, like, okie dokie. It became a meme because she said it. She's such a beam of positivity. But when they tell her to just stand there and do nothing, her actress looks so bored. Damn, your Max impression was so on spot, I thought I was watching the actual show. No, it couldn't have been true because I was actually acting. Next game's going to be influenced by the TV show. Fallout 76 is already being influenced by the TV show. Like, yeah, I think it's just cosmetics at this point. Like, fuck, even Fallout 4 has been influenced by the show because they've added the fucking, the gyrojet revolver that Coop uses. Like, they've already added it. Also, that Howard told the New Vegas is not to mention California, so California Fallout 5. Oh, the New Vegas devs to not mention California. What, back in 2010? Before Fallout 4 was even conceptualized? But New Vegas constantly talks about California. Like, NPCs bring it up all the time. I'm from Reno, I'm from the Boneyard. Like, people talk about, yeah, not in detail, yeah, but that was 15 years ago. They've made they've made one Fallout game, a piece of physical media that has the Fallout brand on it, and a TV show. I doubt Fallout 5 is going to be in California because they're not going to repeat locations. Because Fallout 2 was California. I don't think they're gonna do that. They're probably gonna do a location that they haven't done before, but like in a kind of like boring way. Like they'll more than likely do something like Florida. And, you know, it's gonna look like Fallout 4 does, but with more trees. And they're gonna replace no, they're gonna bring back death claws because they need it for the marketing. They'll bring back gator claws, and there'll be a lot more ghouls because it's Florida. It's murky and radioactive because it's surrounded by water. New Fallout Seattle. Todd Howard doesn't like gay people in this game, so no. I do like Goggy, he's a good actor. Honestly, when he's given scenes where he's allowed to just let loose, I love Walter Goggins. He is very fun. I didn't like the ghoul at the beginning. I just thought he was kind of... I don't like needless dick characters. Just as a general thing. I just don't like... The entire personality of the character is the fact that he's a dick. Like, I don't... Yeah, it's boring. But... the ghoul has warmed up to me, especially in Season 2. There is a noticeable gap in quality between Season 1 and 2. Like, it's not a massive step. It's not night and day. But the quality of things in season 2 is better than season 1. And since season 2, I have liked the ghoul more. Well, to me, I think I started liking the ghoul after, God, what is it? The episode with the Super Duper Mutt. Which was, I think the Super Duper Mutt was on Staten Island. I know that because Vinny Vinesauce was like, I passed the set where they were filming the Super Duper Mutt episode of Fallout, the TV show. He like posted a picture of like the store behind like the wired fence for like the filming set. I just find that funny. Fallout 5 will be in Bulgaria. Toddy screwed up so hard. They're moving country to someone no one will actually be about, and thus that would be funny. Just like there's no vault. There's actually just like a single guy, and he's just doing fine. What would even happen in Fallout Bulgaria? No, okay, Jenny. I brought this up. It's not true because obviously we have pre-war law things about like the EU like breaking up, and like the USSR and communist China like merging into one state. I had a really funny idea. What if in Fallout universe the American, like North America, Alaska and Canada are the only places that are in a post-apocalypse? Like the rest of the world is just fine. Okay, and Mexico as well, because think of like Raul. But what if like everyone south of what is it? The Panama, like everyone south of the Panama Canal, and like the rest of the world is just fine. Yes, I know everyone got nuked, X-Ray. It's called a joke. It's imagine this and laugh because it's silly. I'm thinking, what if just North America, Alaska, Canada, and Mexico are the only places that are currently in a post-apocalyptic scenario? Everywhere else just carried on like normal because they didn't get nuked. It would be funny. It's how Mad... Yeah, it's like how Mad Max is just... Australia just did that. Yeah, exactly. South America could have survived no nuclear power. Well, they would have gone... I thought the whole thing was like scorched earth. But that's why I'm saying south of the Panama Canal. Because I think south, like the south part of Mexico is where the Panama Canal is. Believe it or not, I'm a fucking VTuber streaming. I ain't got time to fucking fact check. I'm busy spitballing to be entertaining. I just thought it would be funny if like that is the only part of the world that's like in a post-apocalyptic scenario. It's like Fallout 4, Little Yangtze, the submarine. Captain got turned into a ghoul, and then he's like, I'm gonna, once I'm done here, I'm gonna go home to China and I'm going to start rebuilding. Because obviously, China has been completely obliterated by nuclear fallout. But what if he like pulled up to China and everyone is just fine? Like it's untouched. They've just carried on for the last 200 years. He gets out of his submarine and you're just like, what? What do you mean nothing happened? I think the idea of it would be funny. It's the joke part. Antarctica would have survived? Would Antarctic and would the Arctic and Antarctica have survived? Considering like this, I don't want to say the state of the weather, but like how climate change would have been affected by that much nuclear fallout. Do you think it would have changed? Do you think I think they would have gotten colder? If anything, because it's been 200 years, I would say both poles maybe got like a mile or two longer. Because obviously, like, glaciers take a long fucking time to form. He would have been greeted by Americans since US soldiers were crawling part of China by the Great War. Yeah, but again, this is dipping their toes into the actual law, and I'm just thinking of a hypothetical, which is silly. Like, Alaska got bombed because of Anchorage, also because it's a US state. Canada would have also, Canada also got bombed because it was an annexed US state. I can't remember if Mexico got annexed. I don't think it did. I'm trying to remember if Raoul mentioned anything about it. But just the idea of, like, okay, it did get annexed as well. But the idea of, like, the submarine captain just going back to China, and it's just become, like, I don't want to say utopia, but like a multicultural, like a society of peace. Like generations later of Americans, they've like stopped being, I don't say anti-communist, but like they've stopped being US like killing machines. They've gotten families, and it's been generations later, and everything is just fine. I just think that would be really, really funny as like a stark change of context. Talon's channeling Northern Lion. That's the best compliment I think I've ever received. I don't think anyone has ever said anything nicer than that to me before. I'm genuinely flattered, thank you. Why am I being messaged? Why am I being messaged? Smiley, I blow you to smithereens. You perish and in fact combust. Also, X-Ray, do me a favour. Tell Ronan to get in here so I can throw objects at him. Let's go to the submarine and got greeted by death claws since the US had them. Don't get me started on death claws. Don't get me started on death claws. Because I will go back to the show and I will get mad again. Because what they did with death claws is fucking stupid. I've said so many nice things about your big squishy bunny moons. What do you mean bunny ears? I think this model has a bunny ear toggle. I will consider bringing back the Bunoi. Again, once I start fixing shit again, I will bring back Bunoi because I think it might be funny. Don't throw things at me, I brought the wedding cake. They are coming, the death claws have always been pre-war. Fuck you, they were not at Anchorage. There were no death claws at Anchorage. I stand by this. It was fucking stupid. I'm fine with death claws being pre-war. They were not at Anchorage. I see, you don't know that? I was there, motherfucker! I don't care if the simulation was, like, specifically made to be American propaganda. We have the closest thing that we can get to physical evidence of what happened at Anchorage. Putting Deathclaw in there after the fact? No. I don't accept it. We never knew if they were deployed before the war. Yeah, and the idea of changing it now is fucking stupid. Actually, you know what? I'm Googling this. Fallout Deathclaw law. They were created in the wake of the Great War. The Great War being the bombs dropping. So they were created after Anchorage and before the bombs dropped. They were not at Anchorage. Literally the first line on the wiki. Hi Ronan, hi Toast. Yeah, Toast, you say that. That's the second time someone has said that my outfit looks like a wedding dress. I promise it's not. I promise it's not. It can be vague. It's all we've gotten. Like, in-game evidence And the collections therefore made upon the internet that has been gathered by fans and posted is the only thing that we can get. And I am all down for change. I am all down for new things being added to the canon. I am not down for people going into the past and fucking it up and saying this has been the canon all along. Because when you make a story, you retcon it to fix mistakes. You don't retcon it to make a new story. Like, I can understand what they did with Jet. I can understand why they did it. I don't like it, because it's specifically made out of Brahmin shit. So there should not be pre-war Jet. That was a retcon. I do not like the idea that you have a fundamental part of the very few pieces of media that we have been given, and then years later they change it for no reason whatsoever. If there was a purpose for Deathclaws to be in Anchorage, and you were like, yeah, well, they're fighting the communist Chinese. Yeah, the US soldiers were doing that. That's the reason we have power armor. You already have one spectacle for Anchorage. We don't need another made in a what should frankly be non-canon piece of material like 20 years later. On the proper Deathclaws come to be because of FEV mixing with the radiation. No, Deathclaws weren't FEV products. They were, ooh, nice voice crack. They were a mutation. I believe it was Jackson's chameleons. I'm scrolling down and I'm seeing it. See, it's fucking me off because it's like they've added stuff from like Fallout 76, which I don't give a shit about Fallout 76. It interested me for a while because I thought it was going to be like Fallout Minecraft. Turned out to not be that. Give me a second. I know there was the whole thing with the West Coast Enclave were trying to make Deathclaws intelligent. Deathclaw's physiology would be refined by the Master with samples of FEV. Okay, so they were the structure of Deathclaw's DNA was modified with FEV by the Master after the bombs dropped, but they were not created using FEV. Hi, Nug. After the war, radiation continued to mutate them. That was it, yeah. They had mutation experiments made on them pre-war, after Anchorage, before the bombs dropped. I'm sticking my nails into this one. Once they broke out of the facility, they were considered to mutate further due to the radiation into Deathclaws. Specifically, the ones around the region of the Master altered them using FEV to make them even more of a super soldier. I was close enough, I'm right. You were basically close enough. Like, if you look like an archery target, you were like on the second ring. Yeah, see, I'm looking at the wiki, right? Because I know you were saying that the wiki is vague, but some motherfucker has already adjusted it to accommodate for the show. It is known the US military deployed at least one Deathclaw to the American conflict prior to 2077, sent it to assist USMC T-45 armored troops against Chinese PLA forces in Alaska during the Sino-American War. And I look at the citation for it, and it's the fucking TV show. It's like you've taken this thing that has gotten the lore wrong so many times in, I think, almost every episode. And then you're using that as the citation of the fact that no, this is actually true. This is what's canon now. And it fucking gets my goat. Because gulpers are a very specific mutation made in that have been grown in Far Harbor. They are very specific to the Far Harbor region. And yes, they were able to replicate elements of a gulper in Vault 4. The gulper that eats the head should not be there. Do you know what could have been there? A fucking Mirelurk. That would have been fun. Have like Mirelurks in the show? Hell yeah. But no, it's the Far Harbor gulpers. See you later, Sylph. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry I've been whinging the entire time. You're talking about the Fallout, Death Call Companion Fallout 2, I can't remember his name. I think his name is Gorn. Off the top of my head. Vault 4 gulpers and the gulpers from Far Harbor are different species. Yeah, it's the fact they're still referred to as gulpers. Like, because the gulpers are such a very specific mutation to the Far Harbor region. There's that gory shit that happens to that lady involving the gulper in Vault 4. If you made that a Mirelurk instead, that would have been so much cooler. Like the idea of like the West Coast Mirelurks being in like the California region, like they've come up from like Lake Mead and such, like up the coastline. Yes, I know Lake Mead is an inland, but I'm talking about like the coastal region of the West Coast, and make that Mirelurks and keep the very specific mutations to the area that they're from. Like, should I be expecting to see like a fog crawler in season 3? Should I expect to see one of those giant hermit crabs that live out of the vans? His name is Goris. Okay, I was close. I'm so EP. Go get some rest, Sylph. You'll be fine. You're not missing much. It's just going to be me whinging. There's also hairy deathclaws, but we don't talk about that. It's been so long since I've thought about fucking hairy deathclaws. I like the Mirelurk Queen. Mirelurk Queen is a good, like, from like a gameplay standard, I like the Mirelurk Queen. I think, like, kind of boss enemies as such, like behemoths. That kind of, like, class of enemy, that's really fucking neat. I do like that. So, like, if we think about, like, the categories of, like, mutated creatures, we've got Mirelurk Queens, like, Alpha Deathclaws, Fog Crawlers, did I say behemoths? I think I just said behemoths. Like, what are we missing? Like, we've got glowing ones for ghouls. They're kind of the mini-boss of, like, their enemy class. Hazardors, they're the mini-boss of, like, the bugs. Like, there are so many more options. But you go for the shit that, like, is not appropriate for the location that you're in. And again, I would not care if this was not canon. If this was not canon, one of Mingo's, is that 76? Oh, I can raise my eyebrows slightly with this model. Didn't know that. Monomingos, is that... I know what that word is. I keep on... My brain keeps on thinking of, Wendigos, though. Monomingos. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember these. Jesus Christ. Oof. Yeah, things like the floaters. It was also an original design for Fallout 1. Yeah. And it just reminded me of like the Fallout 2 floaters as well. I've realised that I've been basically rambling about how much I don't like this show for like an hour and a half. Wanamingo's would go hard. Their design is a bit basic. It's basically like a ball with teeth and 2 legs. And I'm saying that just mentioning floaters, which is basically like the Caco demons from Doom. Basically like that, and they just like explode into gas. Have we seen a super mutant in the show yet? I'm pretty sure we did. I think he was wearing like a cloak. He had like a black hood over his head. I think it was in a flashback. Yes, we did. I thought so. I'm gonna quickly Google what he looks like again because I was so sure. Fallout's TV show Super Mutant. Yeah, I know we saw one dead. We saw that at the Enclave Research Facility. It was like covered in the sheet and it was being taken away whilst I can't remember how to pronounce his fucking name. Fucking Sigurd Wizkid was taking CX-404 like into hiding. We saw like a big green arm flop out from underneath. But I'm looking at it now. The Super Mutant TV show. Yeah, I see him. Trap the target and the other player. He's in multiple episodes? Oh yeah, the big green wrinkled hand. Super Mutant is depicted on one of the wanted posters on the headquarters of the government. Okay, here we go. British Super Mutant flees the ghouls from his impalement on a pole in Freeside. Oh, he's the one that gets the he gets the ghoul down from being on the pole. Yeah, I remember that now. His Cameron W. Jones committed revenge against humanity in the Enclave, claiming it was to be a war against him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have already forgotten some of the detail. I'll be honest with you, I've forgotten most of the details of basically the second 3 episodes of season 2. Like, I remember the set pieces, I don't remember the details. I know that I don't care about what Hank is doing. Yeah, you were saying about Ron Perlman, which is funny. Yeah, we won in season 3 and he's played by Ron Perlman. I'm reading it right now. Physical appearance of season 2 episode player, an unnamed super mutant is being portrayed by Ron Perlman. Prior to this, the super mutant corpse in season 1 appears in the target, with the drawing of the trap on the government billboard. Yeah, I see it now. How do I put this? I'm annoyed by so many details in this show. But other than the bits that have annoyed me, I've forgotten about the rest because I don't care. Like, it kind of, because I really wanted to like the show when I started watching it. I hated the idea of it. Like, I hated what I was seeing. When, like, I was seeing, like, previews for it and, like, reviews for episodes. I hated what I saw. But I came into it with, like, fresh eyes. I was like, you know what? I haven't played a Fallout game in a few weeks. I have now since made a custom mod pack. Because I wanted to play some authentic New Vegas as a palate cleanser. I went into this with like a open mind, and I'm like, okay, what's Todd done to the canon? And he fucked it like it's their wedding night. And there are some things that I like. I'll be honest with you, I do like how the power armor looks. It looks good to see a physical representation of the Fallout 4 power armor. Because the weight of it, how it moves, looks cool. I liked how the NCR troopers looked in the Shady Sands flashback. The rest of it, I either actively don't like. Oh, is that a model freeze? No, it's just lagging a lot. The rest of it has either been, I'm not particularly fond of it, I actively hate it, or I don't care. And it's just... Who is Frank Corrigan? Why is he indestructible? Frank Corrigan is a cope. Frank Corrigan is the Joshua Graham of Fallout 2. That was bait. What I just said was bait. That was intentional bait. Hey, tell him, guess what? You're cute. I wish I could give you a hug. Honestly, I need a hug. I need to cry. I need like a really big snack. I might consider like wrapping it up in a few minutes. Like I've just been whinging the entire time. My favorite depiction of the Brotherhood in Sierra and Desert Rangers is in... Do not give me such an Operation Sunburst. I need to have sex with that video. Stand down, Ranger. I'm taking you with me. Not if we get to you first. Fucking 50 cal through the brain. Oh, you're so good. You know what? After I start streaming, I'm gonna watch Operation Sunburst again. I'm gonna watch it again because it's fun. Ah. It's the GOAT. It is like Operation Sunburst is so good. He's... No, after stream you come. What am I playing? You say I'm gonna come play. What am I playing? Are you playing fucking boat game again? What are you playing? I can see you in the Discord. What are you playing? Your Dynamic Recon? I have no idea what that is. How did I just hit on? I said worse. Oh, you're playing Armor? Yeah, okay. Well, to be honest, I could do with something to eat. But yeah, I'll play. He's the head of the US Secret Service. Essentially gets mutated into a super mutant. This is the hardest line in gaming history. I feel like that's 76 content because that's the US Secret... The Secret Service was in 76. Am I missing something? Nope. What am I missing? Fallout 2. Are we having like two different conversations here? Because I was talking about Operation Sunburst, and now you're talking about a quote from Fallout 2. Oh yeah, of course Secret Service is in Fallout 2. Fucking, yeah, Enclave President. Fucking doy. It slipped my mind. Been streaming for 2 hours, so you have... You've been streaming for 2 hours so you've completed your duties. True. I did say in the new year I was going to have shorter streams and do them more often. I'm just surprised I was somehow able to yap for 2 hours. Then again, I was also whinging. The Desert Rangers are the best. I like New Vegas' Desert Rangers more than Fallout 2's Desert Rangers. I know that they got morphed into the conglomerate of NCR, but I like what they do. Oh, you're talking about Frank Horrigan, right? You need to qualify that you were talking about Frank Horrigan, because I know I was just talking about him, but then we changed the conversation in a different direction. I didn't know we were talking about Frank Horrigan still. That's alright, don't worry now. I want to say that in like the worst French accent that I can put because I know that's exactly what you're like, X-Ray. Hekati mama. We're franking our arrogance in this one. She Joshua on my scripture till I'm gramed. Have you missed it? Have you missed it? Honest on gaming history is when Tally was like DRG had said it's morphing time and then permanently shrunk forever. I am taller than you. I'm taller than like most people in this chat. Why are you all like this? I'm not small. She missed from my house to like platinum chip. That's gold. That's gold. That's gold. Hold on. It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. Did Shakespeare really die? The fucking one image. The one image. It's like, why is his writing fire? Let him cook. Let him cook. You should play DR. You should stream DRO with the goobers. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever be able to until I get a CPU update. I don't think I'll ever be able to stream Armor because this shit just lags too much. But it's funny because both VBridger and V2 Studio are both running off of my GPU instead of my CPU, and yet my CPU is currently at 75%. My model should not be lagging this much, and I don't know why it's doing that. So I think running Armor as well, not a chance. The world can witness our powers combined. Honestly, I really enjoyed running the art last week. I really want to play Armor again. I just want to play Armor. So here's what I'll do for you. I'll wrap up stream. I'll chill out for like 10 minutes. I'll get myself something to eat. And then I will come play Armor with you. How does that sound? You know what I forgot to do at the beginning of stream? Besides like most things. I forgot to ask if the audio balance was alright. Obviously, like the alerts were way too loud. But like, have I been too loud, like audibly this stream? Is everything good? Also tell them we should talk soon about running a DCC game. Please. Okay, so I am back to streaming now. Obviously. Oh, fucking ads. Here we go. We are so back. I'm back to streaming, which is, you know, fantastic, unless you hate me. I will be around for as long as I can be. I'm going to be posting the schedules in the Discord as per usual. I might be getting busy around March time. Either the 2nd or 3rd week of March, I might be away. It depends on how things plan out because I'm helping out a friend with something. It requires me to be away from home for a week or so. So long-time plans, things like D&D campaigns, I will say yes, I am down, but also put a pin in it because I would like to attend. I would love to attend. My ability to attend, I can't say. Speaking of stuff to do, I waited for you to be fully okay. As you are dead. When will we do the comm thing? I've been holding onto the comm slot for you for a bit now. That's what I forgot to do! Now that I've got the new model, I was going to showcase what the old stuff was going to be like. I was going to show off like Moni's artwork and the model. The reason that I was holding off on commissioning you, Barry, is because I wanted to do this. I wanted to debut the new model. That was it. And of course, like, Mum got sick and then I got sick. So everything got pushed back. I am so sorry. That is a genuine, like, the universe stopped me from wanting to do that. I am so sorry, Barry. That's what happened there. Ugh. It's okay, dear. Thank you. I felt like genuinely bad, like, oh fuck, I know I forgot something. Okay, so next stream is a collab. Going to be playing Barony with Smiley, Perry, and Pickle. We played Repo a couple months ago. October, I think? The VOD's on the YouTube. We're going to be playing Barony. I will probably stream half hour early so I can show off like Moni's stuff. I'll be like, hey, this is the artwork that I got. This is what the model was originally going to look like. And then I'll go into the collab. So stick around for that one. There's your chance to turn on the notifications and ring that bell. Fucking absolute YouTuber moment. I hope you have a good night. Please rest well. I will. I'm only going to be up for a little bit playing with the guys, and then I'm going to go to bed because during New Year's I was given new medication. I am on a patch now instead of a pill, and I'll tell you what, fucking EP all the time. Ring the boob, please do. That came out wrong. Click the like and subscribe and beat me to death with hammers so you can be notified for what I stream next. There you go. Got the YouTuber stuff out of the way, despite the fact that I'm not a YouTuber. I technically am a YouTuber because I upload the VODs. The New Year's VOD! I forgot to upload the New Year's. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. Second Helldivers hit Cyberstan, Mrs. President. Who posted that in the Discord, by the way? I saw something about Helldivers. I thought it was Nug. I thought Nug was the one that posted in the Discord about Helldivers. Was I wrong? I might have been wrong. I am very often wrong, so who knows? It was you. I thought so. Yes. Reading people's minds. It was you all along. Evil. Evil banishment. 3,000 years hell. Also, just remembered I have toggles. Blushy. And starry eyes. And also, like, rage. This is meant to be anger, but I just kind of look a bit more serious. I'm like squinting more than anything. There you go. You want your screenshots? Let me move this fucking model. There you go. There's your screenshots. Lock in. Wink wonk. Hold on. Squidge up. Zoom back out a bit. Zoom back out a bit. There we go. Squidge up. Perfect. You're welcome. We got there in the end. You know, the glasses frames are so thin on the Twitch, like, stream preview. Can't actually see them, which is weird. Anyway. Okay, I'm off to sleep tonight. Good night, Nug. I'm also gonna be off to sleep. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Okay. So let's wrap this up. I've had a natter for a little bit. So we are going to find someone to raid. If you have any suggestions, as per usual, pop it in the chat. Let me see who you might want to raid. Big hugs, dear, and to you, love. Who is on right now? I see Fire streaming. Oceanics is streaming. Polypirate is streaming. Jabbo is streaming. Fresh TVT is a friend of mine. She draws good. That's a new name. We aren't gonna go read them. Right, let me just set this up. Come on. The video preview. It's loading. Yep. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okie dokie. So, we are so back. And I spent the entire time fucking whinging about a TV show. May fortunes be plenty and your enemies suffer. Toodles for now. Back to armor paperwork for me. Fucking God bless you, Rigo. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Well, no, I'm not gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna go play with the guys and then I'm gonna get some sleep. So, we are going to go raid Fresh TVT. Mods, could I get exclamation mark raid 1 and raid 2 in the chat, please? That would be very beneficial to my health. So I think Junie won't do it because Junie wants me to die. I'm scampering my way through all these fucking loading screens. I need to upgrade my CPU. I need to turn myself into fucking soup at this point. Don't worry about it, love. So raid 1 is if you are a follower. And raid 2 is if you're a subscriber. Writing promotion nominations? Oh my god. Yeah, I feel your pain. As someone who, like, ran her own op for the first time at the weekend, I feel your pain. So, you have your raid messages. We are going to go raid Fresh Tea, VT, which is fun to say. I don't think there's anything else that I need to add. So, thank you guys for being here. Want to see it? I can send it to viewers. Yeah, go for it. I want to have a look just to think of being curious. But let's get out of here. Let's chill out for the rest of the evening. So let's start that raid. You have your raid messages. I asked all of you just to behave as per usual. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys as always. I'm gonna go do some more things. I'm gonna get myself some food, play with the guys, and then I'm gonna go sleep. I will see you all on Thursday for the Barony collab, which I'm looking forward to because I have missed playing Barony with people. That game is fun, but it's even better with friends. So, I will see you then. Take care of yourself. My fucking options for VQ Studio have been up the entire time. Stay strong. Fight well. Good night, everybody. Oh, we are so fucking back.